Wally Wednesday. We're here to talk about more trip planning, our monthly favorites.
Yeah. And we've got some magic mail to open up.
What? Let's roll this intro and get some more friends gathered up.
Yes. I'm munching on a snack.
Yes, you guys just got back from the first day at the pool.
The pool. Our neighborhood pool officially opened today. We got like wet pool hair. We snuck in a quick.
I'm gonna grab my headphone and make sure we're transmitting
pool
audio.
dive. Wally has this like epic new pool float. It's a giant stingray. So that was super, super fun.
Yeah, we do. We have audio. We're good and golden. Okay.
So yeah. So it's the end of another month. Which is crazy. I cannot believe it. We have some super fun plans for Memorial Day weekend. I'm gonna just try and like do all the things. Like summer's here. We're so ready for summer, and we're just excited to like do all the summer things. That's why we like went to the pool today. Sipping on a Paloma, ready for summer.
Is this a cider or beer? I can't remember.
It's a cider. It's from Stem Ciders.
Stem cider.
It's what you had it when we were there. We're definitely gonna have to go to Stem.
It is excellent. All right. Well, what do you want to start with first, hon? I'm still attempting to find the travel schedule.
Yeah. Travel.
There's travel. I got a light in my way here.
2021.
2021.
Oh. Bottom doc.
Bottom document.
There you go.
Look at that. Thank you for the assistance on navigating.
All right. Well, it's the end of another month, so I think we should just go through our monthly favorites.
You want to go through our monthly favorites first? Yep, we'll start with that while we let some more friends gather up.
They're not as prepared as they normally are, so we'll just kind of like think on the fly.
Well, and in truth, I mean, wrapping up this month, it has been a busy month for you, ending school.
It's been crazy.
So
yeah, we've been like super, super busy. I've put up like no vlogs other than like our live streams and the vlogs that we were like committed to already for collaborations. But I still have not gotten our Omaha Zoo video edited from April. No. We had a bunch of like daily vlogs we'd filmed. I need to get those done. And we really have not vlogged at all this month. I think we've just been like so busy and in the like trenches of life and just busyness. So yeah, we just kind of took a little break.
May's always a busy time for us.
Mm-hmm.
And we accept that. You guys accept that.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
But yeah, I mean, we're shifting into summer mode, and we also know like
patio beverages.
Mm-hmm. We also know life is going to be different next fall. Wally's going to be starting school, and I'm going to be working more, and so we're going to see how the summer plays out.
So stay tuned.
Yeah,
many vlogs coming.
Lots of good summer vlogs coming, and then. We'll see where life takes us from that.
Well, what from our monthly favorites, what's binge worthy for the month of May?
So we've shared this before. We like actually really got into it and really binged it this month. The Big Shot.
Yeah.
On Disney Plus. So I like was super skeptical of it because like I shared, like we're not really sports people. I just wasn't sure that we were going to really like it. It felt like a little like cheesy maybe. But after the first 2 episodes, like we were hooked and we like literally did binge through the rest of the season.
Got caught up. We're live.
So we're officially caught up. And it's really good. I really like it. Yeah.
It's actually nice drama.
It's good. Yeah. And John Stamos did a good job. And like it draws you in. It's got some good like storyline. So
got the OC vibe a little bit to it.
Yeah, it does feel a little bit like the OC. We used to love that show. Yeah, that was like one of our favorite shows. So we've been into that, and I mean, we officially finished Clone Wars this month.
What?
Which is crazy because it took us like a year
if not longer, to finish Clone
I mean,
Wars.
I don't think we started it right at the beginning of like lockdown and the pandemic.
And maybe we didn't binge it hardcore, but I mean, we did 3 or 4 episodes at a time.
We would go through like stints of binging.
Long.
Yeah. We definitely like binged through season 6.
Yes.
Yeah.
And 7. Isn't 7 the final?
Oh. Was it 6 or 7?
Okay, now I gotta look it up.
Oh, maybe it's 7, but the last like season and a half,
Yes.
we totally binged through.
It was interesting to see the last few episodes of it change the feel a little bit, and I wonder if they were pre-made. I wonder if they were pre-made episodes or if it was actually.
A lot of people said it's because that's when Disney like came into ownership of it.
That's what I wonder, if it was Disney's ownership.
Because it was Cartoon Network prior to that.
Yeah.
And there's.
But even just those remember the
gap,
intros in those last few episodes. It was kind of like a mini movie.
Yeah, it definitely felt more like cinematic.
Cinematic, yeah. You had like the Star Wars logo. Yeah, season 7 was the last one, and
yeah. So season 7 we went through like hard. In season 6 we definitely like started painting.
And it was the last 3 or 4 episodes: The Phantom Apprentice, Shattered, and Victory and Death.
I think it was a little bit like a marathon where you're like you can see the finish line, and so you're just like, okay, we're gonna finish this.
Yeah.
And they were really good.
Yeah.
So
Hey, Pepper Tree Villa, thanks for hopping in. And always
yes.
always
Now
able
you
to
get to see
watch.
what happened when a mine got
And
down.
Wally is Minecrafting over here in the
He's
corner. He
Minecrafting.
is having way too much fun.
For sure.
Hold
So,
it down.
That
Hold it
being
down.
said, with finishing Clone Wars, we did like start the Bad Batch.
Since that's kind
Um,
of around the same time at the end of
Mhm.
Clone Wars.
But they're
Look
hour-long
Dad,
episodes.
now you just to see
So-
what happened.
I haven't really had the time to
Dad,
like,
now you just to see what
Yeah.
happened when I go down the big hill. Meow.
wow, buddy.
Wow, buddy. Oh my
He
goodness.
built like a really big roller coaster on Minecraft. So yeah, I mean, I think that would be like our binge worthy. I think also like finishing Schitt's Creek, like we're into the last season. I think we have like 5 or 6 episodes left, so been kind of binging through that,
Yes.
trying to finish that up. I don't want it to end, but I also want to know how it ends. So
Yeah.
I'm
I think that's it for
Yeah.
binge worthy this month. What about the favorite activities we're doing in our free time,
So
of which we've had none?
yeah, we really haven't had a lot of free time this month. I would say honestly, like what we're doing in our free time is like family walks.
Yep.
And just like going to parks,
Getting outdoors.
getting outdoors.
May in Colorado when
we
it's
can't
not
tell we got some sun
when
in
it's
the
not,
last
yeah,
couple
right
weeks.
here.
Yeah.
when it's
Definitely.
not raining.
Mhm.
May in Colorado is beautiful.
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 So
time to
yeah,
get
just anything we can be out. I mean, we've been doing like a family
Yeah,
walk every
look at what
evening.
happened when I
Um,
go up on the mine.
We've done a couple playgrounds with him now.
Yep.
So, and then
Yeah.
planning our Disney trip,
Well,
which we're going to talk about more
what
tonight.
happening?
But that's been probably like filling the most of our time because our dining window opened up,
Yes.
and so now I'm like obsessively like
And
checking
reservations
dining,
quickly filled.
and, like changing things around, and just kind of like
Ah!
getting
Hold it
supplies
Yep.
and
Hold the dad.
starting the packing process.
Hold
So
the dad. Hold the dad. Hold the dad.
that's probably what we're doing in our
Hold
free
the
time the
Hold the
most.
dad.
right
Hold
now.
the dad.
We'll talk a little bit more about our Disney trip planning here next. Fun find of the month. You have garage sales on here?
Yeah, so my parents have done a couple garage sales and
Found some fun finds.
yeah, definitely like Wally loves garage sales. A little bit like to the point that he doesn't quite understand that like just because somebody has their garage open doesn't mean
Everything's for sale.
yeah. So he loves going to them, but then when it's like not a garage sale, like I have to remind him like we can't just walk into people's garages and ask them if we can buy things. So but he loves garage sale season and he's gotten some like fun toys. They found he has the RC Lightning McQueen that he got for his birthday this last year from the Fierro family. And
Hey, Garrett,
Look at that.
Monachram, what's happening?
and
I'm going all the way back.
they
to my
found the
house.
Mater one.
Yeah.
At a garage sale. So that was really fun. He got a new scooter. So he has a scooter at my mom's house. I think my mom's sale was $1.
Mhm.
It's like a Razor scooter for $1. So, yeah, garage sales are definitely like our fun finds of the summer, just like finding little treasures and things that we don't have to pay an arm and a leg for. And yeah, just fun things that need some more love in our life.
Yeah.
And then I should have brought this up. I might have to go grab these. But maybe you can pull up the picture on your phone that I just text.
Yeah.
We just went to the pool, and so another fun find of the month is all of the like stingray pool
I'm
things.
trying to pond.
So
Is that what you want?
yeah. So Wally got this really fun stingray float. So that's been super, super fun. And then there's 3 other things I wanted to share. So maybe you can talk about what we're reading, listening to. I couldn't think of anything, so you can come up with something. I'll be right back.
No, so I mean, fun finds of the month are Star Wars mugs came, our Star Wars Starbucks mugs. The next 3 in the You Are Here series. I believe it was Tatooine, Endor, and oh man, I knew this was going to slay me. There's a 3rd one. Hey, Amy, thanks for hopping in. So those arrived, and we integrated them into our You Are Here series mugs. Yeah, super, super excited to have more of those, and curious on if, the 3rd one was Batu. There we go. Really cool that they created a You Are Here mug for Batu. So and it's a really cool mug. So buddy, I can't play Minecraft with you because we're doing the live stream, but after the live stream, we certainly can. Okay?
I'm writing them.
You're riding the train so far.
I thought it's the same one did.
One of the other thing that Irene got,
And he done my day.
we'll see if she brings up that, is a T-shirt for Wally. Yep. Oh, and you brought the mugs.
I'm body now.
These 2 are clean.
Yeah. Which one's clean?
That one's not.
No, it's not. So don't tip it. So
Ah,
yeah, I was just talking about the Batu mug.
on a
Very interesting.
ball.
You have some of the buildings, the roaster, right? Or is that
Is that the cantina?
No. That's the
Ronto Roasters?
yeah. And then that's the base 6 or whatever. You guys will correct me.
Docking Bay 7.
Docking Bay 7, thank you. But I love that, they have the mountainscape along the top on here.
Mm-hmm.
What
BB-8.
Dad,
Got the
are you ready to
Rise of the
give me the
Resistance.
my big hill?
everything represented.
Yeah. Here
So-
go.
And
Here
then
I
Endor
go, my big hill.
can't beat the Endor mode. I show the excuse me, I show the backside because you can't actually see the backside on the website when you look at the pictures. So obviously you'd have speeder bikes on Endor and
It's super cute.
super cute chicken walkers. Yeah.
Super cute chicken walkers.
Yes. Then Tatooine, and yes, this one had coffee in it, so I got to be careful not to spill it again. I'll start on the backside. This might be the first one that has words on it.
No, I think some of the other ones.
Do
have
they?
some symbols.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
Let's see, wonderful. We're now part of the tribe.
Ah, I haven't
See,
noticed that
Endor.
before.
Endor has that on me.
That's cool. What about Batu?
Batu has
Rising
This
suns.
is
Bright suns.
And you didn't even show DJ Rex is on there too.
Oh, I missed DJ Rex. These mugs are absolutely awesome.
love
Friends
them.
that checked in, Wanna Mom, hey, Heather, and Michael and Bella's Travel Channel, Ninja watching. Thank you guys. There's the Tatooine mug.
Ninja Tid.
Wally loves to ninja watch. Who shot first, Greedo or Han?
So yeah, so
Never
we got
know.
those. That was our big like
Tommy!
May the 4th purchase. We did get the key too.
Tommy.
And then
I was just telling about the T-shirt too. So.
yeah, so Old Navy had this. And if you watch our vlogs and you know our family, we have a Great Dane whose name is Biggie. Her full name's Bagheera, but we call her Biggie for short. And we always like sing this to her.
There's
The
the
picture?
there's the
Oh.
mater.
That's the mater we got. It's
That's
a little
the mater.
remote control
little
mater.
RC car mater
Yeah.
for those asking.
So our dog's named Biggie, and I say this to her all the time because I'm always like Biggie, Biggie, Biggie. So they had the shirt at Old Navy, and I couldn't resist it. says, "Biggie, biggie, biggie, can't you see?" But it's just so perfect for Wally because we have a dog named Biggie. So I just love it. I
Yep.
just think it's so fun. So we had to get that. And then I've shared before, but I do the Clever coffee blends. So I've done like one subscription of it. So I signed up to get it every 2 months. So I was coming up for my next order.
And you've loved it. It's been a different, not feel as bad type coffee.
Yeah, so it has coffee in it. Like it has like ground coffee. I don't actually know if this one does have any ground coffee in it, but it has ground coffee in it, but it's just like less. It's not like as much concentrated, just coffee. And then it has a lot of other like it has probiotics in it. It has lion's mane in it. It has it's like oat milk powder and coconut milk powder, so it's like real like creamy and thick. And it's got like all these things in it that help like boost your energy and just make you feel better. So this month they did a like pre-release for if you have like a membership. And so I signed up for the alert because they were coming out with a new flavor and it was like unannounced. And I was like, hey, my order's coming up. Like I want to try something new. So they released a rose cocoa super latte. And so it's got oat milk powder, monk fruit is the sweetener that it uses, coconut cream powder, organic cocoa, organic rose petals, organic lucuma. I don't know. It has a lot of things that I can't pronounce. Ashwagandha is in it.
Which is stress support. I'm looking up here where it tells me what each thing is.
Some cinnamon, cardamom, and then it has a probiotic in it.
Yep.
So yeah, so it's got all kinds of yummy things in here. This one is the one, like I guess the cocoa in it is what still makes it like a latte. But this one doesn't have as many like as much like caffeine in it. Yeah. But it just sounded so yummy. I haven't opened it up yet. I've been doing just my like super latte that I have. But I'm super, super excited.
It's like each one has 10 milligrams of caffeine, it said.
Yeah. So it's just like a lighter dose, which is what I like. It's not like a full-blown cup of coffee. I enjoy my like 1 cup of coffee in the morning. That's like 25% oat milk. And I enjoy like a hot beverage in the morning just to kind of wake me up. But I love these. Like it just always feels so balanced when I have them. So those were our fun finds of the month.
Fun finds of the month.
What we're reading / listening to, I don't know, like
is blank.
Nothing, because
nothing there.
Like we've just been so busy, we just haven't even had like capacity to like do any reading. Just trying to do like bedtime stories, and that's about it. Yeah. So, favorite recipes and snacks. So I think one that we've really enjoyed this month. I don't know if we've shared this one before. I think maybe we've shared it in the vlog. But I have a really yummy recipe for a teriyaki turkey burger. It's like our favorite, super, super yummy, juicy and delicious. You do some pineapple juice and some teriyaki, and then mix that in with ground turkey and some fresh ground ginger and some French fried onions, which is like it's recently come back into our life because we found out that King Soopers Kroger brand has a gluten-free French fried onion
with rice flour.
Yeah, so we've been able to like have that in our life again, and it's just like so yummy. And then you put in like a 1/4 cup of the like pineapple teriyaki mix, and then you baste the burgers.
Both sides of the burgers, they're so juicy.
It's like they're so juicy and tender, and then you put a nice big like grilled slice of pineapple on top. So
throw the pineapple on the grill.
This last time we did a smoky Gouda goat's cheese. Yeah, it was really, really good.
Really good.
So that's definitely one of our like, and it's just one of our favorite summer recipes. I think other like snacks we've really been enjoying is ice cream. So we have Josh and John's ice cream in our neighborhood.
When you were taking me that Wildo?
Did you find some cool stuff in Minecraft?
A Wildo.
Oh my
goodness. With real Wildo in it.
Wow. He found a whole village in Minecraft.
And then what?
So
Dad, you better
ice
talk
cream.
to me.
has been a big part of our
Yes.
summer menu. I guess for Wally and I, not
Yeah.
so much for you, but
No ice
we've
cream
had
for
lots
you.
of like dairy-free
Thank you.
ice cream treats
Yeah.
that you enjoy. And then the other day we
Yeah.
stopped and went to Dairy Delight in Loveland, which is like old school car
Remind us of
hop.
home.
Yeah, it just feels very like Midwest.
Yep.
But we got like the big giant like ice cream dipped bars. They're called Dream Bars there. And we got a butterscotch. I got a butterscotch while I had cherries. It was like super, super yummy. So ice cream's definitely been a menu item for the summer.
Something new we've tried this month.
Yeah, so our local hospital, the Poudre Valley Health Systems.
Technically UC Health.
UC Health.
Poudre Valley is the northern Colorado variant of
True.
it.
So UC Health hosts a healthy kids run every summer, and this was like the first year that I was old enough to do it. So they do a 1 mile run.
PC, pre-COVID, actual runs in person, COVID, virtual.
I don't know.
They were. No.
Were they?
Yep, they were
in
actual
person?
runs in person.
okay.
They had little events they'd set up, booths and everything.
But yeah, so this is just like you plot out. You do your own. So they send you the routes. They have 4 different routes.
You put on
throughout
bibs and
town.
run through
Mhm.
parks and look like weirdos. on
I
a
don't
race.
think so. I think people like think it's cool when they see. Now it's like normal. I think
That's
when you
true.
see people out with like bibs running, like you just assume they're doing a virtual race. So this
Why
one
did
was at
Rail
Fossil
don't
Creek
take me.
Park. Fossil Creek Park.
Yes,
Yeah.
Fossil Creek Park. Yeah.
So it was really, it was super windy day, but it was beautiful out.
It's one of those days where you run and you feel like the wind is actually holding you back.
So we went and did that one. So we've done one. So there's one in May, one in June, one in July, one in August. And then if you finish all 4, you get like a t-shirt and kids get like a trophy. So we'll see. It was really, really fun to do.
I don't get a trophy.
You don't get a trophy. You just get but you do get a t-shirt. Yeah. But it's free to sign up for. Super fun. So we logged our May race. So that's something new that we've tried this month.
Yep.
Is doing the Healthy Kids Run series.
Next up, fun things we're looking forward to. In June, we can finally get back-to-back
No,
activities.
don't.
Yeah.
You told
Colorado
us.
has removed the mask mandate. If you are vaccinated, we're vaccinated, so
Yes.
no more masks here.
Yeah. So we're like able to just like be
About-
outside and enjoy and do things and go places. So we're looking forward to a lot of things. We're looking forward to Memorial Day weekend. We have some really fun plans. We are like so close to our 1 month countdown to Disney. So we're like looking forward to just like being 1 month away from our trip. The neighborhood pool opening up. We already already did that like for like
First day in.
first day in. So we're already like into pool season. And the Buckhorn Northern Railroad is opening.
Is
on
back.
Friday.
They didn't open last
I
year.
know, so I'm so excited. So we're gonna take Wally and ride the Buckhorn
Is it a
Northern
quarter
Railroad.
or 50 cents or 75 cents a ride? I can't remember.
I don't remember what it is. It's like very
Multiples
inexpensive.
of quarters.
And it's run by the Lions Club, I think, right?
yes. Yeah.
Volunteers from the Lions Club, so then they get all the money for rides and
Yeah.
stuff then goes towards
Whoa!
supporting them. So yes, and we get to see Heather when we're down in Disney. Yes,
Wah, wah,
it's
wah.
gonna be awesome. We're looking forward to getting back to Disney.
Yeah.
But I think we're also just
Dad,
looking forward
look
to
at-
like
when I go up there
traveling
in the
again.
hill,
and getting to see a bunch of people we haven't seen. So a lot of our
Look at-
like friends here from YouTube, we're gonna be able to
Look at
meet up with them, and we get to meet up with Heather.
when it
So-
rolled all around it over.
No, that's
That
really
is so
Dad,
cool, but you have to
why
show me after we're done. We're talking right now,
You
but you have to
better
show me
teleport to me.
when we're done.
yes.
I will. I will tell. I learned how to teleport.
Yeah,
in
that's something
Minecraft.
new you tried.
That is true. That is something new I've tried.
It's
I'm still not
teleporting
reading or
in
listening
Minecraft.
to it.
So yeah, I think that's
That's our monthly favorites.
that's our month in review.
Do you want to roll the
Yeah.
video?
Let's do the video now,
And then we'll.
and then we'll transition to we'll open up our Magic Mail and we'll do some Disney chat.
Ooh.
So because it's the end of the month, Mark
And I got the
has-
video. No, it's the end of the month, and I got the video
Mark
done.
actually got the video done. So we got our
Month in
little
review.
May month in review.
Here we go. Wally, you know what you're getting? You're getting a Chicken Little. Looks like it changes regions. Chicken finger. Yeah. Going for a late night scoop. Thursday night. Look at that raking action.
Another month down. Check.
I tell you what, seeing that fajita sizzle, I'm hungry.
Yeah, no, I do. We had to I had to have a little snack because I got home from work and rushed up to the pool so that Wally and I could get in a little bit of swimming. I am hungry.
Sorry for doing that to all of you.
Yes, so we had a lot of good food in the month of May. And we've got a lot of good food ahead of us. And speaking of food, that's what we were going to talk about tonight. So I know Heather can attest to the fact that I have been obsessed over our Disney dining reservations. So we're so excited. We one of the things we love the most about vacationing in Disney is the food.
Yes.
So we have a lot of food allergies. Mark is corn, wheat, and dairy. I'm gluten intolerant and can't have peanuts and celery and bananas and chili powder and black pepper. And I don't know. There's a whole gamut of things. So yes, like Heather said, obsessed, above and beyond crazy obsessed. So yes, when we go on Disney trips,
Food matters.
food is such a big part of the planning process for us. And this has been the strangest trip. Because dining is so hard to get, especially hard to get. And we're doing a split stay. So that made it really, really challenging. Because
How do I
right now Disney dining windows only open 60 days in advance, which is challenging enough. But because we're doing this split stay, 3 nights, 2 nights, 3 nights, 2 nights, we could only book dining 60 days out from the start of each
Night.
stay.
Yeah.
Which honestly I think is stupid. I wish that they could just consecutive, see you have a consecutive stay in the system and just let you book. But no,
It's not how it works.
apparently not. So that's been really hard. Thankfully we have an amazing travel agent. So if you're traveling to Disney ever,
Give Heather a call.
even if you're a well-seasoned Disney traveler, use a travel agent. They just make your life so much easier.
Mhm.
And Heather is incredible. She went on and booked our dining for us when our dining window opened up. She's been a huge
So
help.
that you didn't have to get up at 4 a.m.
Yeah, because that's the other thing for us is we're not on East Coast time.
Yep.
So it is 2 hours earlier here. So when it's early in the morning already, we're 2 hours earlier than that here, which is rough.
Really?
So thanks to Heather, we have all the dining we want for this trip, which I am beyond grateful for.
Excited about it.
But I'm still toying with changing things and I don't know. I do this every trip we go on. I book our dining and know what we want.
Because of you.
Yes.
Topolino's, here we come.
I'm like, for
'Cause of
real, we would not be going to Topolino's if it was
Nope.
not for Heather. So,
I chewed my arrow.
She made it happen,
Heather
people.
makes Disney miracles happen.
She made it happen.
If you need a Disney travel agent,
Louder.
Heather has got your back. So I just realized we didn't open our Magic Man. Maybe we'll do that thing.
While I was doing rolling my arrow, I found a rabbit over here.
Oh my goodness, that's so exciting, dude.
It's hidden right over
So
here.
anyway, yeah. So I always know, like, I map everything out. I build a spreadsheet. I know what our days are. I know what parks we're gonna be in.
You have the
I
weather and
know-
the forecast for the morning and the evening on the spreadsheet.
Yes, but I don't have that updated yet, obviously. Like, I do go and look at predicted highs and lows like a year out when I start planning and put in like what's predicted. But then I'll update it when we get closer. But yes, I have the weather for each day. I have what park we're going to. I have the park hours that are like what the park hours are for that day. And then I'll also put in our outfits as well. So we try and like coordinate family outfits for the parks each day. And so I'll like map that all in there as well.
I'm hugely thankful for this.
So when is our next Disney trip? We are going in like a little bit over a
A
month.
little bit over a month.
Yeah,
End of June, early July.
Yep, we're so excited.
10, 12 days?
10 days.
10
or
days. No.
11 days,
11 days.
technically.
Yeah.
10 nights.
Hey, Surfer Girl. Thanks for
Yeah, thanks for
hopping
hopping
in.
So we're just starting to talk about our upcoming trip and dining. So I knew, like, I sent Heather our whole list. I knew what we wanted, and I also knew what was like highest priority dining for us. We had some big ticket ones that we really wanted to do on this trip, but I have like added in another one since then, and like I've made some changes, and then I'm always just like, I don't know. It's like my outlet. I like to just like troll the site and see what pops up, and then just like throw things in there and see what it would feel like in our itinerary. I'm toying with flip-flopping one of our days around. So we'll see. So that being said,
We are going over the 4th, which could prove to be brutal from a crowd standpoint.
yeah, I think it's gonna be very busy, and I think that's like the challenge right now is that like capacity keeps increasing.
Yeah.
So we're watching every day and seeing what news comes out, and if park capacity is increasing, and if restaurant capacity is increasing, which is another big factor that like potentially can change things around. So if you're planning a trip and you weren't able to get the dining you wanted, don't give up because it's changing.
They keep
every day.
changing capacity.
And they keep opening restaurants, and they keep adding like, oh, this restaurant only had breakfast and now it has dinner. So lots of things changing every day. So when we go to the parks, we have places that we love to eat because, like I said, we have lots of food allergies. And so we know which restaurants we've been to that we've had great success with in the past and that have menus that we love and have food items that we love. And so we like to do repeat dining. But that being said, every trip we go on, we always like to try new places too.
Yep.
And we like to go back and recycle the places that we went to in the past that maybe we didn't love, but we want to give them another shot.
Yep.
At this point, we've eaten at a good majority of the restaurants.
Yep.
I think the
Through
only
different chefs
I think
at a good
we've-
majority of the restaurants.
We've eaten at every country in Epcot. We've done a sit-down dining at every country in Epcot. We haven't done every restaurant in Epcot, but we have done a sit-down dining restaurant in every country now. I think China was like the last one we had, and we checked that off on our last trip. So I just thought it'd be fun to maybe talk through some of the dining that we're doing, some of the dining that we're still maybe like up in the air on. And we would love to hear from you guys too in the comments. Like if you have any strong feelings about like dining or ideas on things. So the first night we're there, our flight got bumped up. So we're actually getting in earlier. We actually get in like around 3 now, which is really nice. So originally we were like, you know what, we'll just do food in the room.
Yep.
we'll, or maybe we'll like get something at the resorts. We're staying at Animal Kingdom Lodge, and like there's really nothing open there
Right now, nothing's open.
besides Sanaa.
That's it.
Sanaa is open, and that's it. Even the Mara is very limited.
Yeah.
So dining's not like great. So originally, I really wanted to go to the Rainforest Cafe at Animal Kingdom because we've never been there. I think we've eaten.
I do the ball
I
now.
think we've eaten at Rainforest Cafe in Disney Springs.
I think so.
Maybe. I actually don't know if we've ever eaten at Rainforest.
That's the
Cafe.
volcano, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've never eaten.
I don't know if we've ever eaten there.
Hmm.
I don't even know if I've ever eaten there. We did T-Rex in
Mhm.
Disney Springs. So I just thought, you know what? Like, why not? It'd be fun. Like, Wally'd get a kick out of it. Be something fun to try.
No.
So, yeah.
Yes,
Like
we
Eileen said,
know, guys.
overpriced average food. Yeah. And
We
I mean,
know,
that was
guys.
our experience when we went to T-Rex, too.
Yeah.
The food was not.
It's all for the experience for
Yeah,
Wally.
Yeah, it's not good food, but it's fun to do
My
something
bad.
the day you arrive if you're not doing the parks.
Yeah.
When you have little ones with you, that like is kind of exciting and entertaining. And so that's why I was thinking like Rainforest would be fun. Like, when else are we ever going to eat there?
Mhm.
But you can't get a dining reservation there. It's
No.
crazy. Like, I think it's closing really early because Animal Kingdom closes at 6. And so I think they're like not serving super late there. I mean, we had Heather got us a reservation there, but it was too early that we wouldn't have been able to like go with our flight. I think it was like at 3:30, and I was like, this is gonna be a little too tight. So,
Oh, harder than that. I want to buy
but then we were like, that's okay. Like, maybe it'd be nicer to like, because we're gonna get a rental car.
yeah, put it. If
We
you
thought maybe it'd be
want
nicer to
to
just go to
eat,
Disney Springs.
Oh, really?
So
You
still
said you
toying with
checked
it. Right now we're booked for Raglan Road because we love
Staple.
Raglan Road.
Favorite.
It is one of our absolute favorite spots. It also
Yeah.
has entertainment, which would be fun for Wally. My only hesitation with Raglan Road is that Mark gets sick there a lot.
Because they use a mixture of corn oil in their fryer.
They
They
rotate.
rotate their
Yeah.
oils, and so sometimes it's a corn oil mixture. So it matters when I arrive.
Yeah. So it's a little bit of like a lottery as to now that we know that.
Now that we know that, it took a
It's
long time for us to
easier,
figure that
but
one
we
out.
did have a chef. Like we'd eaten there a couple times, and you were like,
Well, I find like, guys, I know you keep telling me it's gluten free. I know you keep telling me what's wrong. Why do I keep getting sick?
And the
And
chef
they're like,
looked into it and he was like,
Oh,
it's corn oil.
it's
in the
corn
fryer.
oil in the fryer.
So now that we knew that, it's great. But it's like, do we
What
want
is
to
that?
risk that and get there and then like have it be corn oil? And then
Well, at least now we
Why
know,
did
and
you
then
never
we just
put-
got to change up.
Dad.
So yeah, their gluten-free fish and chips at Raglan are phenomenal.
Mhm.
Their Donkey Duo is
What-
really
What
good.
are you doing
Their
here?
cider's really good.
What are you doing here?
It's a very,
What?
very gluten-free
Yeah.
friendly spot.
Is it that?
So that's what we currently have booked.
You tried to get in.
tried to get
paddle?
the-
How'd you do it?
No.
No,
We tried to get the Disney DVC.
the DVC does a
Wednesday night
Splitsville night.
Yep.
And it's actually a pretty good deal. I think that's like, what was it,
It was $50 for
$52 or something?
$80 worth.
But
of-
it includes an appetizer per 2
What is
people.
it?
And I read online if you have 3, then you actually end up getting 2 appetizers. An entree per person, a signature drink per person, an hour and a half of bowling with shoe rental, and a like free gift, which I've read online is bowling socks, like DVC bowling socks, which is fun. But for $52, that's actually pretty rocking deal. So we tried, but it was booked up. So I'm going to keep calling and see if we can get that. We've looked at, looked at Boathouse. We thought Boathouse might be fun. We thought paddlefish might be fun because I'd get a kick out of like sitting on a paddle boat. And I also like when I went to Disney for the very first time, paddlefish was Fulton's Crab House, and they had a character breakfast there. And we went and did the character breakfast at Fulton's, and that was like my very first like meeting Mickey character breakfast, Disney dining experience. So hey, John and Claire, thanks for helping on. So yeah, I don't know. We're still like
Does Boathouse
basically,
still have availability?
Boathouse is hard to get. I think when I looked, there wasn't much. And we're toying with times. Like, do we want to go earlier? Do we want to go later? Do we want to like be able to go to the room and drop our stuff off and then go down? Do we want to like just go straight down? So I'm being super indecisive about it. Bottom line, like worst case, we could get food and eat in our room, but just trying to like really decide what I want to do. So we'll see. Partly still hoping that maybe something would pop up for Rainforest, but also kind of hoping that we do Disney Springs because it will be a live stream night. So we're planning on live streaming. Looks
like Heather's going to tackle our,
get us Boathouse or, Sanaa. We also like toyed with maybe doing Sanaa because it would be convenient. I don't know. I also have looked at like booking a super late Sanaa and just going and getting cocktails and bread service because their bread service is fantastic and their cocktail menu is awesome.
Yep.
So I was like, well, we could just do like a really simple dinner and then like go later and get that. I don't know. So open to any and all suggestions.
I guess even including off property too.
Yeah.
I mean,
we're gonna have a car.
We have a rental car.
So we could go
We'll be stopping at
check out somewhere,
Whole Foods or Target and getting
some groceries.
Yeah.
But I think this
we order on the plane on the way there.
Yeah. It may be our only Disney Springs night though.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. So that's the story of Arrival Day.
Yeah. First day is Animal Kingdom.
Yeah.
And I'm
first and second day.
So excited about our place at Animal Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
Flame Tree Barbecue.
Ooh.
Right?
We're going to try and do that. We've never done it.
Quick service. Well, we did it once.
We did it once with Molly, I think, when we went.
Yep, we did it with Molly when we went a long time
ago. So I think we're going to try and do Flame Tree quick service one day and then Satuli quick service the other day for lunch. Love Satuli.
Yep, love their bowls.
Yeah, they're like, again, very gluten-free, friendly.
Allergy
I always
friendly.
get their blue cheesecake and just don't eat the bottom of it. And I've never had issues with that as far as like allergies goes.
Well, and stick with us because one thing I haven't seen a lot posted, and maybe you all have, is how Disney's dealing with allergies through the mobile ordering system.
Yeah.
Previously, we really never mobile ordered because it didn't work that well.
Well, for me, it's usually fine because I can do peanut.
For me, it's never fine.
Corn is near impossible.
Because it's not disclosed in the app, and you have to dig deep.
So, and I mean, the nice thing about Satuli is we know it.
Yeah.
So we could order and know what Mark could have and probably be fine. It'll
be interesting.
More challenging. It's interesting because I think corn is an option you can check on sit down dining for an allergy.
Is it?
But it's not one that's ever listed on like
menus.
Yeah.
My
It's really annoying. Satuli for sure. And then sit down dining. We do have a late reservation at Tiffin's for the second day that we're in Animal Kingdom. And it's like at 5:40 and the park closes at 6.
Yep.
Originally we were just going to do Nomad Lounge, which we love, but we've never done Tiffin's because we've only done Nomad Lounge.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, you know what, if we can get like a 5:40, like it'd be the last thing we do, we'd be able to be late out of the park. Like, why not? So we have that booked. We don't have anything booked for that first night. Because the plan for that night is like, we're going to do the park, do lunch, ride Kelly River Rapids.
Yep.
And then come back to the hotel and swim.
Because we're already going to be wet.
Already going to be wet. We're just going to come back, enjoy the pool. And we probably won't go back to the park because it closes at 6. So by the time we'd like have the time to go back, I don't think we'd be able to.
And it's Mama Mouse Club live stream that night.
Yeah,
so coming to you live from
Yeah.
Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Yeah. So that's our Animal Kingdom plans for dining. And then Magic Kingdom, we're doing 2 days in Magic Kingdom. So we're doing 2 days in each park and 3 days in Hollywood Studios. So Magic Kingdom, what we have planned. So this is where it gets a little tricky because we're hoping to do Magic Kingdom on the 3rd and then
Epcot on
the 4th. And we might flip-flop that around.
But
We'll see.
contingent on flip-flopping, that is getting food in
Yeah,
the Magic Kingdom
Contingent upon flip-flopping.
on the 4th.
Everything in Epcot and Magic Kingdom is booked on the 4th. So if we flip-flopped, I don't know what our dining options would be. Although dining may also open up more between now and then. So who knows? We'll see. But as it stands right now, we're going to do either lunch or dinner at Liberty Tree Tavern on the 3rd in Magic Kingdom.
You've got both booked, right?
I've got both booked. So again, it's like if fireworks happen, we'll do lunch. If fireworks don't happen, we'll do dinner. So that has been like the most challenging thing about this trip is like having to plan
around the potential unknown.
Like, yeah, like, okay, well, if this happens, we'll do this, but if this happens, we'll do this. And then having like contingent dining in place. And yeah, so we'll see. The plan is if fireworks happen and on the 3rd, and if the DVC Top of the World Lounge reopens,
now we're on second if,
right? Then we will go back to the room and take a bunch of snacks and food and things and go up to the Top of the World Lounge and like squat up there until the fireworks start because the lounge opens at
4.
Is it 4?
I thought it was 4.
No, I think it's 5. I think it's 5 o'clock.
Is it 5? Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Obsession with
fireworks. Well, like it's
Disney.
You can't have
how could you not
the 4th
be
of July
obsessed
without
with
fireworks.
Plus, and the 4th. I mean, how could you?
Fireworks and food are like things when we go to Disney. Gotta have all the fireworks and all the food.
That 3rd is going to be magical that night.
So that's what we're hoping for. Yeah. And then the 4th, we're doing Epcot. And as it stands currently, we have La Hacienda booked. I am trying to change that and do San Angel Inn. We love La Hacienda. That's always been like one of our favorite spots in Epcot. But we're doing a lot of dining on this trip because we know it's going to be very hot. And so we want to have the option to do a sit-down meal each day and get out of the heat and just relax. And because we're doing so much dining,
a golden apple.
We are thinking about purchasing tables in Wonderland.
Yep.
You can do that as a DVC member. And I did the math. Like I went through every single menu at every single restaurant that we're eating at and calculated out roughly what we would get and ran the total. And it would come out to be more savings than we would spend.
Yep.
So Tables of Wonderland is $150. It would end up saving us, I think, like about $65 is what I'd calculated. But not every restaurant is on Tables of Wonderland.
Yep.
Both of our favorite restaurants in Epcot are not on Tables of Wonderland.
Yay.
So we love La Hacienda and we love Tupanidu. Neither one is on Tables of Wonderland. Not willing to give up Tupanidu. Like,
no.
That was another like hard one to get. I haven't seen any reservations for that come up ever when I'm searching. And we love it. So that one we're willing to like be like, whatever, it's fine.
A whole Minecraft.
But La Hacienda and San Angel like have very similar menus, and some of the things that we really love at La Hacienda, they also have at San Angel. So if we could change to San Angel, we would be down for that. That being said, we have a early dinner booked at La Hacienda and a very late dinner booked at La Hacienda. Again, if fireworks happen, we will do the early dinner. If fireworks do not happen, or fireworks are at, say, 9 o'clock and park closes at 10, we will do the late dinner so that we can leave Epcot late. We will see. So,
all for the firework.
Like,
we will not, on the 4th, though, be watching fireworks
from La Hacienda.
La Hacienda, because as we learned last time
we had premium seating in La Hacienda for the fireworks.
At the window. They do not pump in the audio for any special.
Yeah, so we got the audio for Illuminations.
Yep.
But then during the 4th of July show, it was just
fireworks exploding and restaurant music going on.
Yeah. So that's the downside, is that you don't get audio for special fireworks.
Yep.
So yeah, we'll see. I don't know. We've got backup plans to our backup plans to our backup plans. See how it goes. Again, why I say, if you are trying to get dining between now and a trip in the next 60 days, don't lose hope, because there's people like us that have like 15 reservations for each day booked, and we'll be keeping one once we know what's going on.
We don't have 15 for each day.
We have like
Maybe 2.
Yeah, I think we have 2 per day, but we will only be keeping 1. So yeah. Magic Kingdom the other day, again, I have 2 lunches booked because I can't decide which one I want to do. So you're either going to do Be Our Guest or
Which you
Skipper
said that-
Canteen.
Be Our Guest is now a new prefix
It's
meal?
a prefix meal. So their lunch is basically just like what dinner used to be. We've done breakfast and lunch and dinner at Be Our Guest.
And Heather, being the good travel agent, shared with us that it is
Yes.
the most
It
expensive
is the
meal
most
on
expensive
property.
meal on property. And it definitely
We love it.
is.
Love lunch.
But it's an amazing menu for food allergies.
Don't mind that.
Um,
It's me to you.
I'm not in Minecraft yet. We're
Just a
still
minute.
talking to our friends.
You want to come say hi?
No, I'm tapped.
Okay, say hi real quick.
Hi.
He's trapped.
He's trapped in Minecraft. So yes, I booked Be Our Guests because their lunch looks amazing.
Mind that.
But we also have Skipper Canteen booked because it's one of our favorite meals in Magic Kingdom. Not keen on the idea of doing quick service in the Magic Kingdom because it's really challenging for us. Wally, they say hi.
You say
Aileen
hi?
says hi. Can you say hi?
I'll play Minecraft. when
Okay,
we're done,
everybody's
bud.
saying hi to you.
Why don't you bring it over
Nico
here?
and
And
Bella are
I'll
saying
meet you over there, and I'll
hi.
help you. I'll help you get out.
Yes, Wally and Callista will be talking to each other nonstop the entire trip. I am sure of that because Wally never stops talking. So it'll be a war between the two of them to see, like, they'll probably just be talking over top of each other the whole time. It'll be fun to see. So that's Magic Kingdom. We don't have any dinner booked for Magic Kingdom, but I don't know. Maybe we'll like attempt to do one quick service meal. I don't know. We'll see. So that's Magic Kingdom. Also kind of in the vein of Magic Kingdom, we are going to try a breakfast at Chef Mickey's. And I'm really excited about that. Chef Mickey's breakfast has been on our like Disney bucket list forever. I think it's the one character meal we haven't done besides like Topolino's that's new. But like kind of one of the staple character meals that we haven't ever done before. And so amazing Heather was able to score us a late breakfast on our like hotel day. So we're going to have one day where we just like chill at the hotel and go to the pool. And we're going to be staying at Wilderness. We'll have just left Contemporary, which feels like, well, that's inconvenient. Like, why wouldn't you have just done it when you're at the Contemporary? But I'm really excited to hop on a boat, like have a chill day where there's no pressure and be able to just like take a boat ride from Wilderness over to Contemporary, have a delicious breakfast, and then chill out at the resort. So that I'm really looking forward to.
I can't
Dad's not in the
teleport, buddy. I'm
game
not
yet.
in the game yet. I will in a
You
little
will in a
bit.
minute. So yes, we've got that, and then Hollywood Studios. We have a couple dining reservations. We have a late dinner at Brown Derby, so I was able to get a dining reservation. Like, I think the park closes at 7, yeah, and we have it at 6:50. So that'll be really nice to do like a super late dinner in the park and be able to leave after everybody's left. And then we do have a reservation at Oga's, again, thanks to Heather and her amazing Disney travel magic. So we're going to do, I mean, it's not really dinner, but it'll be an evening reservation at Oga's. So that's really fun.
And that's Wally Wednesday, so we're going to try to live stream.
Hopefully, either
Oga's.
from Oga's or like as we're leaving
the park.
Oga's. Our reservation's at 6:10.
Yep.
and the live stream's not until 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know that they'll be able to quite hang out for that long. I know they have time restrictions on reservations.
Yeah.
At least they have. Again, that could change by the time we're there a month from now. So
Yeah.
who knows? It's just like the strangest thing to be going to Disney and having all these things like a month out
Change.
still be up in the air and change. Like there's so much that could change between now and a month from now, which is just crazy.
So live stream will be somewhere from Hollywood Studios.
Yeah, maybe on the gondolas, or I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do that, and then we do have a reservation for Sci-Fi. Our very last day before we head home, we're gonna do lunch at Sci-Fi. I feel like this is all new news to you. You keep looking like, oh, that's interesting.
I mean, kind of, yes. The microphone is right here, but yeah, this is predominantly news to me. And you're also jumping days.
Yes.
So that's why my brain's getting thrown off.
Yes. So Hollywood Studios.
You're talking about restaurants by park.
Yeah.
And my brain is by day. So, because as we get into the trip, I am the executor. I execute on the plan.
I do all the planning.
In a calm, relaxed,
I make sure
comfortable
everything's
fashion.
like ready to go and everything's in order. And then Mark's the one that like makes sure we stay on time and task during the trip. So yes, we're gonna do Sci-Fi, which we love Sci-Fi. We've had amazing experiences there. Again, with food allergies, we've had some of our favorite meals there. Yeah. Plus, it's just a super fun place to eat. I have fond memories of eating there when I was little on my very first trip, and then we took both my niece and nephew there, and so that'll be really fun. Yes, Mark is the executor. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And then I think the other meals we have, we are going to try and do breakfast at Ronto Roasters. So we've eaten at Docking Bay 7 and we've eaten at Ronto Roasters in Galaxy's Edge. But they did not have a gluten-free menu at either yet. Because we were there on opening day. And Ronto Roasters especially didn't have anything. Like literally we stood in line for 25 minutes and they're like, sorry, we don't have anything for gluten allergies. Yeah. If you have a gluten allergy, you can't eat here.
Yeah.
Was basically what we were told. So that was an epic fail. We have since made Ronto wraps at home ourselves many times and really, really like them. And they have now updated their menu. So they do have a gluten-free option for the Ronto wrap, especially for breakfast.
Yeah.
So really excited to go there and try that. Try an actual official Ronto wrap. And I don't think we're going to do Docking Bay 7 because it was an extreme challenge to eat there the one time that we did with food allergies, and looking at their menu, nothing looks super appealing to me with food allergies on the menu. So I think we're going to skip on that. But we will do breakfast there.
Ooh, they even have vegan options?
Yeah. They've definitely
expanded the Ronto.
Yeah. So excited for that. We might, because we're going to be in Hollywood Studios 3 days, we might try Pizza Rizzo. That's another one we've never tried. I know a lot of people really don't like it.
But again, we try everything.
But yeah, we like to try things. And honestly, I feel like we have such a different perspective on things because of our food allergies that a lot of times things that are unpopular and people don't love, we appreciate and love way more because of how they're able to accommodate food allergies.
Yep.
And then also places that people absolutely love, we don't really care for because they don't have any options for food allergies. The pizza place in Italy in Epcot, probably my least favorite restaurant on property because they literally have zero options for gluten-free. Yeah. They have a pasta, a gluten-free pasta with marinara and cheese. That's it. That is the only menu thing they could do gluten-free. So it's really, really hard to sit in an amazing restaurant smelling pizza and knowing that the crust is phenomenal and super delicious and you can't eat it at all. So
wow.
So yes, I feel like we have different different relationships with restaurants on property.
Yep.
What other dining am I missing?
Thanks, Eileen.
I know. I wish they would do a gluten-free crust because it looks so good.
Yeah.
And like they said that they would cook gluten-free
Yeah.
pasta at home before eating it in the Italy Pavilion, and I agree 100%. Like, it was the most expensive, least flavorful, most disappointing meal I've ever had in Epcot. Yeah. And like we've been to many Italian restaurants that do
you can do it right and it's not that difficult.
that do amazing meals that are gluten free. We have a authentic Italian kitchen in our neighborhood, Cacciatore, and they do a phenomenal
Chef
gluten-free
Heller
pizza.
knocks it out of the park.
I'm
Gluten-free pizza, the gluten-free pasta.
Now I kind of want Cacciatore food. Sounds really good.
Does sound really good.
Anyway, the only other restaurant we have two. So we're gonna try and do breakfast at Whispering Canyon Cafe the day we leave. We have done a breakfast at Whispering Canyon. It was before COVID, so we were able to get the full experience. But their skillets look really good, and they have some great gluten-free options. And I have to have a gluten-free Mickey waffle at least one time on the trip. So that would be, well, I guess we'll probably get them at Chef Mickey's, but we'll see.
Then we already talked about or mentioned up above, but the highlight of the trip, Topolino Terrace.
Yeah, bucket list, number one thing we wanted to do is Topolino, and we have breakfast there while we're staying at the Riviera. I'm so excited about it.
Guests of the hotel.
That's going to be
what was that?
I think that's going to be my
a
favorite
face
meal on the
plant.
whole trip.
Well, we have some magic mail to open before we wrap up tonight.
Pay $9.
I've owned a little bit.
And then we can play Minecraft.
Yep.
In case you're wondering what we're going to do.
Yes. While Irene is opening, I will teleport you, I promise. While Irene is opening that, we got to thank Dean at the Live Place for hosting us and hosting all the family-friendly channels. Go over to liveplace.com and check out who's coming next. And I thought Monarch Moments was going live tonight. I haven't seen the stream pop up. So, let's go here, bud. There we go. So, check out all those folks. Oh yeah, Monarch Moments is now live.
Can you get me a whole bunch of goldfish coming down to?
Can I what?
You want a whole bunch of goldfish?
A whole bowl of goldfish.
You have a
whole bowl of goldfish. You want to go get them?
No.
Go get them.
Here, I'll hand them to you.
No, I was going to have him go get them.
And then the whole bunch of
Oh yes, there's some of those in there too, but those are also super yummy. Okay. So we'll real quick open up this magic mail. We did.
And I always question how magic it is when you instigate it.
It's so magic.
I can mail myself a letter too, honey.
Yeah, but the thing is that when you get things in the mail that are Disney, it's magic.
It is magic.
Magic.
Wally's already breaking into it.
Look at this. We got stickers.
Wally stickers.
We got a Wally sticker.
What?
And this is from one of our favorite pin shops on Instagram, the TikTok Croc Pin Shop, Disney Pin Shop. So I picked up a couple pins on their most recent sale. Here, let me show them, Bubba.
Let him.
Hit him up.
Yeah, Mommy's going to work on
it.
Mommy.
Okay.
There we
got
go.
it?
He's got it.
Then put it back on.
Okay.
So then hold on.
Okay, so this was one. This is a 2002 pin trading pin. But my star sign is Sagittarius. And one of the pins that I traded for a long time ago was a Sagittarius pin. And so I saw this one and I just thought it was really, really cool. Since I have another different Sagittarius pin, I thought, you know what? I should just start a Sagittarius pin collection. So
why not?
Picked that guy up.
You want to show this before you take them off?
No, it's okay. We'll just take them off.
Okay.
Ooh, these are even cooler in person than I thought they were. Okay, so we collect Wally pins as well.
Wally.
And I had tried to claim these on his last pin sale, and he sold out. So the next round he got drop the pin back, we'll find it. He like put me top on the list for them. So it's like super cute little Wally with the plant. And then, oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Here's Eve. And it's like got the really like pretty glitter in the background. These are just like so unique. I've never seen these before.
And then our favorite.
Oh my gosh, I love
our
this
favorite.
Mo.
Mo.
I've never seen a Mo pin,
It's
so
a
I'm
Mo
so
pin.
excited about Mo.
Foreign contaminant.
He's so
Foreign
fun.
contaminant.
And he's got the like super glittery back on him. And then continuing on with Roblox. Bubble, bubble, bubbles. Okay. I had to pick up this one because it's one of
It's
my
your favorite
droids. It's DJ Rex.
R3X.
RX24 or
Rex.
R3X. So he's Rex. But I love this. He's so fun. And then we just did our Star Wars pin share. So if you want to go and watch that, I shared all of our Star Wars pins that we have in our collection. But I didn't have this guy yet.
Wally, what is this pin? What is that?
I forgot I got that one.
That is Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, an old school.
And I love it because it makes me think of the Disneyland. It just makes me think more of the Disneyland Big Thunder than it does the Disney World one. Just with the Cowboy Mickey, it just feels like, I don't know. It just feels like you're like sitting in Frontierland and Disneyland. Yep. One of our favorite things about Big Thunder and Disneyland is you can sit at the Mexican restaurant there, the quick service Mexican restaurant, and like you can watch the trains go by while you're eating. And especially if you're there like during the cooler months, you can sit under the heat lamps. It's just so fun. Yeah. So we had to get the little Big Thunder because Big Thunder is definitely like Wally's favorite ride. I'm very anxious to see if that like holds after this trip because he's like going to be able to ride so many more rides. So I'm like,
including Everest.
And he's going to be able to do Everest. He's going to be able to do Flight of Passage, Space Mountain. He's done Space Mountain in Disneyland because that one's a 2-seater, so it has a lower height requirement. Splash Mountain, he's going to be able to do Splash Mountain. Yeah, I'm excited.
And that's all we have for the day.
Yeah.
So.
All right. I think Mark's hungry.
I'm hungry. You saw that video with the fajita? I've been hungry since that sucker played.
Wally's got a bowl of goldfish, so he's hungry
He doesn't have a
too.
bowl. He has a giant box of goldfish.
A whole box of goldfish. So I think we're gonna go make dinner.
Want to stop that a second, please, before it turns into disaster?
Also, talking about food, Disney food has made me extremely hungry. Yeah. So we're gonna go.
Thank you all for joining us. Greatly appreciate it. Make sure to get that hit that thumbs up icon so that you let YouTube know that this was a good video on your way out. This is the Wonderful World of Walter.
We love you just the way you are. Bye.